Of course, guys, first of all, if you do want to buy any FIFA 22 coins, make sure to check out U7Buy in the description and use code RECOIL for 5% off. What is going on, guys? If you're new around here, make sure to subscribe. Of course, we hit 10K, which means we'll be giving away a PS5 or an Xbox, a football shirt of your choice. You can have your Basuma, you can have your Mendy, you can have your Azpilicueta, whoever you want from Prison FC. You've also got 16,000 FIFA points, I think it is now, and a iArmor 37-inch monitor. For the FIFA points, all you're going to have to do is, if we get this video to 75 likes, we'll get another 500 FIFA points on there as well. And then also I'll be opening packs at points over the month to add on. So the actual giveaway will be announced on the 25th of December, so Christmas Day. But of course, you guys are all going to have a chance to enter and get a ton of entries. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoy the video, but let's get into it. So guys, first of all, we're looking at gold, centre-back, Serie A and Italy. Of course, here you've got a few players, but you've mostly got the pretty easy to snipe gold commons. Now, if you can see here, even at 700, they're all like 50th minute, so you're going to get an easy 800 coin sale. Obviously, we're going to snipe at 600 and below. You've got players like Rugani, and you've got a few other players, but all of them realistically give you a good profit margin. A lot of them coming in quite cheaply or coming in really easily snipeable. So at 600, I mean, if we could actually grab one. At 600, obviously selling them on at 800, the EA tax is 40 coins. You're making 160 coins a card. Now, the reason I said it is 600 is because you can get a ton at 600, but you can also get some at 450, 500, and so on. So it actually makes sense to just take all of them rather than just a few, because they do come up so often. You can just take everything, and it is hard to snipe some of them, as you can see, so you've got to be careful. Just having a look at the 750 mark, they're at 16 minutes there, and then you can see at 800 they're going sort of down to the second, which is why we're selling them there. If we go down to 700, and I think it's not even possible to get to the last page there. As you can see, it's a little bit of a battle with some of these to actually make sure you get it. Obviously, I am on next gen. I should have a little bit of an advantage sometimes, and it is still a little bit of a struggle, but it's because obviously there's probably some bots on here as well. Of course, you're always going to get bots on working methods. We got a Caldara at 650, which means profit-wise, you're looking at 110 coins, which isn't bad. We're only upping it to that because with the lower rated methods, I feel like I can lower valued methods, I feel like you can excuse the lack of profit. Obviously, when you're going for cards under a K, it's a lot more likely that you're not going to get them getting the profits of 200 coins. So this is the only method I kind of change I guess the trading morals that we have for only going for the specific profits there. I can't believe I fluffed that so badly. We got a Rugani and we got a Bastoni. Right, we'll take that. That's nice. Rugani goes for a little bit more because obviously he is a Juventus player. I don't know why, but slightly more. Let's whack those up. Right, we're going to move on to the next one. Now, having a look, we are going to be looking at something very similar. First of all, we're going to go for Brazil, and we're going to go Syria and gold rare, and then I believe you've got quite a few. Was it? Okay, so we've got Alexandro there. How much is he actually going for at the moment? So that is a snipe. I don't know how much of a snipe it is, but we'll have a look. So he goes for just over. Let's have a look. 1.2. So you got 1.2 there. So you got both of these sitting at about 1.2, which means realistically you want to snipe at 1k. 1k gives you 104. So 1k gives you 140 coins a card. Realistically, that gives you 190. As you can see, Alexandro and Arthur are being put up quite high amounts of under what they should go for, which is a good thing for us. It's always a bonus when that happens, a big win. So let's see if we can grab another one there, maybe, possibly. I mean, we took, the Alexandro that we got in the start was actually a decent start, so potentially that might be the best one. I mean, it was sat there for a second as well, so I feel like these, they're not going quickly. We're obviously just messing up. I mean, I don't know how I even got that. That felt weird. I didn't even feel like I sniped that properly, but we'll take it. I'm not going to complain. Obviously, we'll take all the profit we can get. Let's have a look. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7. I will take that. That's banging. So we've got another one here, whacking them up for 1.2. Now we're going to move on, and we're going to actually have a look at, once again, gold common centre backs from Spain, and we've got a specific club this time. So we're going gold common centre back and Spain. I want to say a shout out to some of you guys who are sending me some of these methods. But obviously, especially with this FIFA, it's not always as easy to get them, so I do appreciate it. Let's have a look. Athletic Club, I think that's actually a snipe potentially, but we'll have to have a look. We want to make sure. So these guys are realistically going for about 1.2, I think they're 1.3 maybe, I'd say. Let's have a look. So at 1.3, there's still quite a while left. So 1k, I'd argue, is probably a good sniping point for these guys. So we'll list them up at 1.3. And I'm not sure why there's so many at like the 50th minute. It would suggest that these guys are going to soar or going to be sold well at some point, which is good. Let's have a look. So we'll see if we can get a few at the 950 mark. Then we'll move on to another method, of course. I am trying to keep the methods high. It's just a little bit harder at the minute when the game content is actually so lacking. We'll take that one. Nunez again, 1.3. So to be fair, we'll take it. It's not actually bad at all. Let's have a look. The centre backs you can get, you got Ingaro, Martinez as well. You got Yire. So there's a few of them, and they all seem to be going for quite a good amount. So they're all 55th minute. Once again, irrelevant. We'll get that one done. So we're going to go and move on to the next method. I think we've done quite well today. I don't know if you can tell, I am still a little bit ill. and struggling a little bit with the same things I've discussed previously, but obviously I'm doing a little bit better. Of course, guys, I did want to say, if you want to get involved in the Discord, it is something you can definitely get involved in. Just drop us a message and we'll get you in. We're going to be looking at centre backs from the Prem. We are looking at non-rare golds as well. Let's have a look. So we're just going to see if this one actually has any. There's not really much to it right now, so we're going to go for, I believe we've got a lovely, there you go, that's the one, and a nice filter here. It has some of the same players from previous filters, but it's still a solid filter. We go for Brazil left back, and we're looking for, let's have a look. Marcelo kind of ruins this one, so we're going to move on one last time. We are going to go for, let's have a look. Right, we're going to go defender, gold rare. We're going to go for Atletico Madrid, because this is, I believe, there's two of them there. You've got Lodi and then you've got Carlos, I think. Am I saying that right? Carlos might be wrong. Let's have a look. So we'll put him up for 1.2. Hopefully he sells there. Who else is it we've got under the mark there? So you've got Renan Lodi. Okay, so he's selling quite well. The other Brazilians are Felipe, there you go, that's why he wasn't coming up there. But you're looking at 1.3 for the sell-on right now, which means EA are nicing us a little bit. At least there's some cards with some value. Is there? If I'd have got that one would have been big, because that one was 700 and had a shadow. I don't know why I went for that one last. We'll pop this one up and we'll go for this one as well. I will go for another method because I feel like we can't call it a day here. So we'll do one last one. Hopefully, absolutely blast it and get something decent out of it. We're looking for Napoli centre-backs. You've got a few of these guys coming in quite heavy price-wise. Manolas there, and then you've also got Koulibaly, who I believe, if we have a look at his price range, is actually snipeable on this filter now. So Koulibaly, his minimum price range is around 3k. So obviously, if you want to get him in, you've got to be doing compare price at around that rate. But if you see Manolas on his own, you're looking at around the 2k mark. So you do have to up it a little bit and do some compare price if you want to hit those Koulibalys. Let's have a look. At 1.4, there's a couple there, so we'll whack it down to 1.3, and I'd say no, 1.2 probably is the best way to go. And as I said, yeah, if you ever want to get a Koulibaly, you've got to go and compare price at that rate, because obviously I think, to be fair, because of the lack of market movement and stuff, he'll probably end up with a lower price range at some stage, but right now we're not there yet, so you do have to just compare price if you want to try and get a Koulibaly. Obviously, just compare price, like he's 8.8k, so if you compare price at the 6k at back end mark. You can see if you can get a good snipe on him. It is doable, it's just not as easy, so this is the easier way of doing the method. I think we're going to call it a day there though. I am a bit tired, I'm a bit ill, but we are back with the daily content. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow.